I'm Jenny Hardin, and welcome to the Legal Ledger Sidebar.
Hi, and I'm John Price. Good to be here with you, Jenny.
And we're here today to talk about something that school districts face a lot, which is school districts and nepotism. And should we start with something simple?
Yeah, that's a good idea. So let's just ask the question that everyone has. Is it illegal for two family members to work in the same school district?
It's a great question, John. It's not illegal for two family members to work for the same district. It's not illegal for a school board member to have family members who work for the district. What is illegal is for any district official to try to hire or get a job for a family member.
So I think that a lot of this comes to the definition of a public official. Can you talk a little bit about what that definition is in the ethics law?
Sure, absolutely. A public official is any person who's elected or appointed to any public office for a political subdivision. And a school district is a political subdivision. So, for example...
So we could be talking about things like teachers, school bus drivers, administrators, custodians, basically anyone who's working or serving in a school district, right?
Right, absolutely. And of course, school board members themselves. And what exactly is it that those folks can't do?
So I think the law says that they can't authorize or use their positions to secure authorization of any public contract in which a member of their family has an interest.
Right, and a public contract includes employment by definition. So that means that a board member, for example, can't vote to hire a relative.
But that also means that they can't use their position to secure the employment of a relative or family member.
Right, absolutely. And the Ethics Commission has said that use of position means taking any kind of action to secure an outcome. It includes voting, absolutely, but it also includes less formal actions.
So we're talking about things like recommending someone for a job, or lobbying your fellow board members to hire a certain person, or nominating a family member for a position.
Right, so if I'm a board member, that means, for example, I can't vote on the hire of my family member, but I also can't go to another board member or the superintendent and say, hey, hire my family member.
So you and I have been throwing around the terms family member and relative. So let's talk about a little bit about what that means. So does that just mean anyone I might invite to Thanksgiving dinner?
Well, I guess it depends on your family. For some families it's broader, and for some it's narrower. What it really means is what the Ethics Commission has defined member of the family as. And they've come up with a list of people who are members of a public official's family.
So we're talking about an official's parents, grandparents, children, grandchildren, spouse, and siblings. And this means, these people are covered no matter what their age is or where they live. And so this also critically includes stepchildren, doesn't it, Jenny?
Yeah, absolutely, including adult stepchildren. But there's another group the Ethics Commission has identified, which is anyone else who's related to the official by blood or by marriage and residing in the same household with the official. So that includes in-laws, nieces, nephews, aunts, uncles, cousins.
But that list that you just mentioned only counts if they live in the same household with the official, correct?
Right, exactly. Okay. So the bottom line here is that two family members can work for the district, but no district official, that list of people we talked about earlier, can hire a member of their family or use their position to get them a job.
Okay, so let's talk about another important piece of this puzzle. What's the penalty for violating this provision?
Well, most of the ethics laws are misdemeanors. They're all criminal. This particular provision, however, is a felony. It's a fourth-degree felony. So if a person were convicted of a violation of this provision, they'd face a possible penalty of a $5,000 fine and or up to 18 months in prison. In addition, the family member's contract is void and unenforceable.
So pretty serious consequences then. So this is a nuanced topic, right? So there are other nuances and issues that can come up on this, right?
Right. It's not just hiring, although hiring is the big first step. It also includes things like participating in raises, promotions, disciplinary matters, collective bargaining matters. And they're all discussed in OSBA's nepotism fact sheet, which is available at the link you're seeing. And John, thanks for talking to me about this topic today.
Happy to do it, Jenny, anytime. We should probably mention that board members and district staff can always call the Legal Division's hotline, which you can find at 855-672-2529, or how I like to remember it, 855-OSBA-LAW, where they can ask general questions about nepotism and any other ethics issues that might come up.